So it's semi-final time in the Indian Super League 23-24 season, and defending League Shield champion Mohun Bagan Supergiant faces Odisha FC in their first leg match on Tuesday, April 23rd. Now this promises to be a great contest because both have very technically astute managers in Antonio Lopez Habas and Sergio Lobera. And this season actually there is a mini rivalry that has brewed between the two teams. Before ahead of the semi-final, both teams have faced each other 4 times in total, twice in the AFC Cup group stages and twice in the Indian Super League. And it's, to be honest, it's been a very fair battle till now. In the AFC Cup, Mohun Bagan, in the first time they met, Mohun Bagan clinched a 4-0 win, and in the second time they faced each other, Odisha FC beat Mohun Bagan 5-2, that too at the Salt Lake Stadium. In the ISL, there's been no separating the two teams because both matches finished in a draw. One was a goalless draw and one was a 2-2 draw. So coming to the style of play, it will be interesting to see because both teams have quality players on the pitch, and it remains to be seen which style comes out on top. Lobera usually believes in that, as we all know, the Spanish tiki-taka style of football, given his Barcelona roots. And Odisha, we have also seen that style culminate in Odisha, where they operate on this philosophy. With Habas, the reason why he's actually been such a successful coach in the ISL is because he has found that he manages to guide his teams through the perfect balance of attack and defense. Before Habas's arrival, Mohun Bagan was leaking in goals which honestly they should not. But after Habas has come in, Mohun Bagan has been defensively solid, at least compared to what they were. So, given Odisha's passing style of football and Mohun Bagan's direct approach, it remains to be seen which team comes out on top. While Bagan is already the League Shield winner, they have already grabbed the biggest prize there is to offer because they will be getting a direct berth in Asian football next season. But there is still a lot at stake because Habas has never won the double. So while he has won the ISL title a fair number of times, to be honest, now that he has a chance to win the double because he's already been the League Shield champion with Mohun Bagan, now he will target the ISL Cup. Meanwhile, Lobera has already done it with Mumbai City FC. In fact, he was the first and only Indian coach to do so. Now, one thing which we should speak about is that Roy Krishna factor, because Roy Krishna, given all his history with the erstwhile factions of the club and how his journey has been, Roy Krishna has already faced Mohun Bagan in a crucial knockout match last season. Because if you remember, when he was sporting a Bengaluru FC jersey, and it was not a very happy match for him because despite scoring a goal in the ISL Cup final last season, he went on to lose the match as Mohun Bagan ousted Bengaluru FC on penalties. So coming to players to look out for, both teams have quality players on the pitch. So starting with Mohun Bagan, the very first name we should take, it will be an absolute sacrilege not to take his name, is Dimitrios Petratos. The Australian powerhouse has absolutely ripped it apart in the league this season. Even last season he missed out the golden boot by inches to Diego Mauricio. This time he is well on course to win the golden boot again. So Petratos, he has 10 goals and 6 assists till now. That is 16 goal contributions in 20 matches, which is an absolutely stellar record. And apart from his goals and assists, he is an absolute leader on the pitch. Even though he's not really worn the captain's armband, he's an absolute leader, and he tracks back. He has an insane work rate, and he honestly has been such an asset for the Mariners over the seasons. Coming to the Indian players, Liston Colasso is one player I think we should speak about right now, because I think last season Colasso looked like a shadow of his former self. Colasso has definitely been one of the most talented Indians to break out in recent times, and last season he managed to score only 1 goal, and everyone was debating whether Colasso's time is over, whether he is just whether he peaked too early. But this season the Indian winger has roared back into form. Numbers wise, it might not be record shattering numbers. He has 4 goals and the same number of assists, but the Indian forward offers more than just goals and assists, because he is a pacey winger who has the ability to make those clever runs behind the defense. He has the ability to suck in defenders, which creates space for his teammates in the final third. And we saw that he has the ability to change the course of the game, because against Mumbai City in the League Shield decider against Mumbai City, his goal gave the Mariners the much needed momentum. So Colasso on his day can definitely change the tide in any game, and if he finds his rhythm against Odisha, then it might be a difficult day at the office for the Juggernauts. So coming to Odisha FC, the first player we should speak about is Ahmed Jahu. The Moroccan has absolutely been he's been very crucial for the Juggernauts, and we all saw that what he can do when he first came into Indian football, and he played in the colours of Mumbai City FC. And Loberan, when he joined Mumbai City FC, he knew that how important of a player Ahmed Jahu is. So he bought him in, and Jahu has not disappointed. A big reason why Krishna and Diego Mauricio are so threatening in the final third is Ahmed Jahu pulling the strings from middle of the park. If you recall, in the playoff match against Kerala Blasters, it was Jahu's that incredible no-look pass where he found Roy Krishna near the right touchline, and which resulted in Krishna setting up Isak with a first-time pass across the face of the goal. But I think without that pass, that goal wouldn't have come. So that is just one example of what Jahu can bring on the table. And so Mohun Bagan should be very careful not to give him the space and time in the middle of the park, because if he starts pulling the strings, then it can be very dangerous for the Mariners. So that was Jahu for you. I think the final player that I'd like to talk about is Isak Wanralrothfela. Isak has been a live wire for Odisha on the left flank, because with 4 goals and 3 assists this season, he has been one of the most impactful Indian players. He has raw pace in his arsenal and can operate in tight areas, and also has the ability to create spaces between the lines. With Habas mostly going, we have seen Habas mostly going with a 3-man defense. So if there is no tinkering with the formations, then Isak will come up. He'll be in a direct battle with Anwar Ali, and that is another very exciting battle to look out for. 2 Indian players going at it in a crucial knockout match of the ISL. That being said, Mohun Bagan is the highest scoring team this season, and it is very unlikely that they do not find the net. But just based on sheer quality, it'll be unfair not to pin the League Shield champions as the favourites. But Lobera, as we all know, he's no pushover, and he has already shown his pedigree before in Indian football. So it remains to be seen which team comes out on top. But one thing is for certain, it's with both teams operating on this attacking philosophy of football, it is surely going to be an exciting match with hopefully a lot of goals to come. So let's see which team comes out on top. So that was all from me today, and you can get all the ISL related news and updates from our Sports Stars website and social media handles. Keep following us for more.